this advice is made from blood. 1 year of waking up, trying to do some work and having absolutely zero progress. The light of 2023 would wake up and every single day I would do something. Imagine having the intention, the same intention as Hamza, the same intention as other influencers you can think about, grinding for a whole year and get nothing in return. I was working like a dumbass. You have to approach like productivity smartly with some meaning, and that's why you have to only work deeply in the morning. You kind of know the concept of deep work, but you don't know exactly how it should go. Deep work is basically 1 or 2 demanding, hard tasks in your niche that cannot be delegated or replicated by an AI, and those are really creative and demand a lot of energy from you. Making thumbnail is not that deep. It's shallow work. Editing is not that deep. It's shallow work. But what is deep? Talking. Like, you're expressing your thoughts, you're creating stories. This cannot be replicated by AI. This cannot be like systemized or templated like a thumbnail. Scripting cannot be delegated. You know, if you want to write your own stories, if you want to write your own action steps, that's also deep. So those are gonna move the needle. Those are actually gonna move your business. I think you're also creating content, so we'll all have the same for us. Would it be reasonable for me to wake up and start making thumbnails or editing? Yep, that could work. You know, work is still work. But I'll try to record videos in the evening or in the midday. What would I get? Weirdly, I'm gonna record worse video. I'm gonna feel worse because I'm feeling tired in the evening and I'm forcing myself. So I'm spending extra energy to just get up my ass off and start recording. The chain goes like that. I'm feeling worse, so I'm recording video worse. I'm getting no results, I'm getting no views, or I'm getting negative comments. And that leads to me feeling sadder, feeling kind of anxious about my videos. So next day I'm gonna record video and I'll be more anxious. So that creates another bad video and the cycle goes on and on. Like, you don't know it, but the consequences are big. You have to do the thing right. So work deeply in the morning. Like, do only knowledge work. And something interesting, you cannot do it for more than like 2 or 3 hours. Official writers for publishers, they cannot work more than 4 hours deeply. No one can work 4 hours deeply. Like, that's a cope. No one even knows how to work deeply. But when you actually try it, it's fucking hard. It's fucking difficult. Don't make your block bigger than 2 hours. That's some specific shit, but gonna make you squeeze all of that energy, and you're gonna make so much more results when it's like 1.5 hours and you just have to get it to the essentials. Like, I gave myself 1 hour today to record these videos. You know, I'm not gonna walk around, I'm not gonna do shit, I'm not gonna extend my videos, create some useless stories, or go sideways and ask a different thing about productivity. No, I'm just gonna go straight to the topic. So weirdly, you're more productive if you give yourself less time. Don't work more than that. Like, 1.5 hours in the morning is enough for you to get all of the things done and like be free for the rest of the evening. Because here's one thing, absolute cheat code. If you're tired of living the life of a grind set hustler, just spends his time on gym work, sometimes going out. Well, can agree it's fucking boring. Like, your life is more than that. Safe evening for dopamine, morning for cortisol. I've got this concept from Charlie Morgan and it's fucking beautiful. Because he breaks the pattern of a usual hard worker, of a usual, influencer that you see on YouTube. In order to make 10K a month, you have to work 12 hours a day. You have to be so focused, have to be so relentless that, you're never gonna see your parents again. You're never gonna see your friends. Their bullshit grind culture is slowly dying because everyone starts to understand that this is not the way. Everyone who tells you that they're grinding, they're not. They're genuinely not. Influencer posting 3 times a week basically spends no time working. It's like 1 hour in 2 days of recording. And he has his own editor, thumbnail maker, and Charlie Morgan emphasizes like having the actual rest time. You're not gonna last long if you just stupidly go by your life as a gym work. You have to stimulate yourself. But you do it in the evening. You have to reserve morning for the actual hard work, for your brain to like move itself and create some meaningful shit. It cannot do it without recharge. It cannot do it without, just having some time out of it. It's like a car going on a highway and it's basically going non-stop at like 120 kilometers an hour. It's going and going under a hot sun, like 40 degrees, because it's always under pressure. You're fucking working, bro. You basically have no time to rest. Even if you have rest, as you're sleeping, you're still sleeping bad. Let's get it real. You sleep like 5 to 6 hours. You still wake up tired. And you get it even more pressure. It's not gonna last long, bro. So you have to understand that you have to stimulate your brain. Do it in the right way. You got all shit done today. Well, it's 4 p.m. You can now have some huge lunch, go and do some shallow work, do some editing, relaxed. You're lying in your bed, you got some cup of water, you like turn on music, and you're enjoying. Like, it's not hard. At 6 or 7 p.m., you decide to, go outside, take a walk, watch a movie, or, if you have a girl, go on a date. Like, that's absolutely fine. That's genuinely what you need. Fuck, bro. I always think someone's up there. Like, my paranoid brain is always constantly fucking looking because I'm on a private property. Probably. You don't need another hour of working. Like, it's genuinely gonna make it worse. If you rested, you gave your brain more energy for the next day. So once you understand those little details, you finally start to get it all right. Like, you have energy in the morning and you're recharging in the evening. Why you're always tired? Like, let's face it, you're like grinding at home, right? You wake up, you do deep work at home. You go to the gym, right? But that's like 1 hour a day. 1 hour, 3 times a week. Not that deep. You're eating, you're having everything. Your laptop is in your room and you're basically never leaving. Unless if it's something necessary, like taking out the trash or buying groceries. And that's why your life is boring. That's why boring life leads to sleepiness. Your body is literally not excited for the next day. So it doesn't give you energy. It doesn't give you like enough hormones for you to feel fresh because it doesn't know what to go for. I know you're probably studying, but studying is also not that deep. If you're in the same school for years and years, you basically know everyone. You don't need to socialize there. You don't need to put no efforts. You don't need to study that hard because those are stupid subjects, let's be honest. Like, you have to leave the education system or at least leave the school so that you can pursue like whatever you want. If you do some unexpected shit, if you experiment with your day, if you do something that you've never tried, now we're talking. Like, you have something going on for. You have something that your brain had never done, and it's like, damn, I have to try this out. Like, I have to give some hormones for it because I don't know. He was always that routine guy that did the same shit over and over again. So I didn't give him that much of dopamine, a bunch of adrenaline. Now he's like going on a mountain at a random Tuesday at 7 p.m. Okay, there's some danger when he's gonna go down. There's a cliff on the left, so I'm gonna be careful. And slowly, like, if you add some random experiences, you're gonna feel excited. And if you're excited in the morning, you're gonna sleep like a baby. Just try to get some new uncomfortable things, or at least do something that you've never done before. I've never recorded video in the public by going out like this. It was 3 or 4 weeks ago, but this is the first time I've tried like going out with my camera and talking English in a Russian-speaking country in front of everyone. And this seems like a nothing, but for me, it was a great challenge. Constantly summoning peaks, so I'm doing something uncomfortable by default. And right now, I'll try something new. Just recently, I ran a half marathon, 24 kilometers. Like, just have to experiment with it, man. Life is going, but your golden years from 18 to 20 something, you're gonna miss them because this is the only day that you're watching. For me, it's 28th of February 2025. This is the only day that's gonna be like that. There's never gonna be another day when I'm 18 years old, something months, and I'm not gonna experience it anymore. So please, bro, approach it with interest, with excitement. You're not gonna have it anymore in your entire life. This day is unique. Every single video recording is unique. Please don't make it boring. Like, we already have boring lives. We're still working, but add some spice to it. That's all I want to talk about. Here's another video. Bye.